What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're checking out Farm Sim 25 first gameplay FarmCon pre-show trailer. We're gonna watch the what's this thing called? The CGI, not actual gameplay footage first. And here we go. So I was out of town when all this dropped.
Farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes
so obviously somewhere in
the
Asia.
right place at the right time.
Rice fields, for sure. Definitely rice fields. I forgot if it was peanut or nat. I think it was peanut. Pointed out, it says Japan on the little rice planter. And we'll find out about that more in a minute. The CGI trailer looks really good, by the way. Camera mode? Question mark? Maybe? Dynamic
A
weather?
wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky.
Can we actually walk around with a straw of hay hanging over our
The
mouth?
same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but
Looks like we are going to have
always
to flood the
beautiful.
fields. I'm wondering, I'm actually going to stop right there.
Yeah, it can be messy.
So I'm wondering if we actually have to run, see the pumps and hoses thing, right? I wonder if we actually have to run the hoses to the water pumps.
It's
gonna
always
be interesting.
beautiful.
Or maybe we place the pumps down in the build mode.
Beautiful, it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways.
Could be cool.
And the art of farming, the soil is the canvas. The seeds are the paint. And the harvest is the masterpiece.
Farm Sim 25. I cannot believe this dropped while I was out of town. I was so mad. This part right here gets me. I was originally thinking, are we going to have chicken production?
Hey, this is pretty good.
But I don't think so.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. Is it missing something?
Yeah, I thought we were going to be able to process chicken when it showed that part.
You're too cute to eat. Maybe some fresh spinach for a change?
All right, that was awesome. That's
Maybe
why
some
people
Get
are
it,
excited.
Kermit?
I think we've been telling this story right through these last few trailers with the same characters. Now we're bringing them in to a new environment. An Asian map is going to be a huge thing for.
So confirmed Asian map. And I like that Kermit just straight up said what I was thinking. We're keeping these characters from Farm Sim 22 over to Farm Sim 25. It seems like a running theme, and it's pretty neat. I'm pretty happy to see that. Bob, how's it going? Celtic Moon, how are you? Battery Voltage. Salama, how's it going? Chicken Chow, how are you? Crystal, of course. Where was it? Crystal with 20 months of sub support over on Twitch using the Twitch Prime sub when you could use it anywhere else. You chose the crappiest place you can find. Thank you so much for 20 months sub support. Battery H, 35 months. Hard to believe it's almost 3 years. It's been a long road, my friend, but a fun one. Here's to the next 3. Yes, sir, indeed. Thank you, buddy. Let's get some hearts and plungers, golden TP in chat. For Celtic Moon. And for Battery H, thank you all so much. Very much appreciated. The pump looks movable. It does. The company that makes it is HQ'd in Japan. Oh, the planner? That makes sense. Yep. I was just seeing this footage. It looks awesome. It does, Salami, yeah. It looks fantastic, actually. Glad to finally catch a Farm Sim stream. Well, not really a Farm Sim stream today. This is a short one, and we're just doing a look over. This is the Farming Simulator 25 first gameplay FarmCon pre-show on Farming Simulator's YouTube channel. I'll link it down below on YouTube. Or I could just drop the link, even though it's not here. Weird. Okay, well, I'll drop it. I'll put it down below. It'll be all right. Farming Simulator on YouTube. You can't miss it. It's the official channel. Doing pretty well. First time catching the stream, actually. Well, cool. Well, I'm happy that this is the first one you're catching. But also, there's no actual farming for me today. We're watching this instead. Let's see what else Kermit's got to say.
the first time, and rice as
Welcome
well
back.
that we've already mentioned before, Martin.
Chicken Chow with 14 months in a row using that Twitch Prime sub here when you could use it anywhere else on Twitch. You chose the crappiest place you could find. Thank you so very much. Chicken Chow. Throw some hearts and plungers, golden TP in chat. I got some for both of yous. I threw some for Crystal earlier, but there we go. Let's get them both. Let's get all three.
What else do we have today? Like, what?
Oh, you really want to know, right? Yeah. First of all, I mean, there's going to be a number of presentations at FarmCon this weekend.
Oh man, what did I miss?
I have a few highlights there.
Right.
Oh, this weekend. This just premiered today.
Let you know more about is the Giants engine.
Right.
Stefan Geigers, our CTO, is going to present the upgrades to the Giants engine, which the game is based on.
Upgrades to the Giants
FarmCon.
engine's a good thing. Giants engine updates for
The one that I'm really
2025.
looking forward to is the improved fog. That adds a lot of atmosphere. Just wait until you see it.
Well, okay, all right.
Because now the cool thing is that it's actually like particles in the air. So
Right.
that gives a lot of opportunities. You kind of like dense fog has dynamic accumulation in valleys. So where it's supposed to be,
Right.
But just like at a global parameter on the map. And that fog also enables that you have the sun reflecting in the fog. It's hard.
So they're adding fog to the game. I wonder if we're going to be able to turn up and down the density of it so that it runs better on your computer. I'm eating pistachios if you're wondering. So that it runs better, because not everybody's going to run that on full blast. I'm very curious though, because that would make a huge difference in the gameplay, right? Make a huge difference, I think. Salama, if you want to watch all of my Farm Sim 22 content, you can find it on the FarmerDeuce YouTube channel, youtube.com/@FarmerDeuce, or you can just do !VODs in Twitch chat. And you can find my farming YouTube channel as well. But my main YouTube channel, Salama, today I actually was playing Gold Mining Simulator.
Hard to describe, but I mean, you see it later when I show you these
Right.
videos. You can imagine.
I think
guess.
I can get a picture in my head for sure. I think the visuals that sets already, it's kind of painting the picture. You think about what a farming landscape can look like in the fog, and I hope that's what we're going to see.
Do you know what God rays are?
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, it's a really cool term in gaming. But yeah, you get the light like shining through. You get that like beam of light coming through, and I'm guessing that with the fog that you're talking about, that kind of allows the God rays to
Look at
shine
that.
through. Then, yeah.
Oh
People
my
were
goodness, look
asking
at
for
that.
God rays a long time, and what I just learned actually
It says
is that
work
the
in
fog
progress
is
footage,
kind
not
of
final.
the prerequisite for
That's
God
in-game,
rays,
though.
because you actually have these God rays. You need something in the air that reflects the light.
Right.
And now with the fog, we have that opportunity, and of course, we immediately included the God rays, and they're going
Looks absolutely amazing.
Seriously.
People are like, stop talking and let's see it, right? So let's check it out.
We've
long
got
as it's
the
video.
reflections on the water, for example.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And you see here, especially with the water, the fog adds a really nice atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean,
Look
you
at
can
that.
even see it like in the distance. It's kind of
Look at the
covering
reflections in the water,
what
too.
the hills in the back look like as well.
The
and
fog
kind
over
of
the bridge.
making it a little bit more gray and blending in with the fog.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had fog in the game before, right? But like this is taking it to a different level where you can really feel like you're in it.
Yeah, is actually something that I really was looking forward to. Is also like what you just mentioned.
Oh, look
the
at that.
distance fog,
Right.
because it makes it look way more realistic with the things in the back.
I mean, just
Yeah.
look at this, like with the lights
That's
as well, the way
incredible.
the lights react with it, like you were
Yeah.
saying, with the volumetric lighting as well. It used to be that like just the building or the signs would illuminate the ground, but now you can actually see both like the tractor in the distance, the lights on the buildings, all creating that awesome look with the lighting of the fog.
We'll have a closer look at it quickly.
That's incredible,
when it's
too. Check it
almost
out.
done.
So it's actually doing what fog does. It's hovering, right? About midways up that tree line right there. And you can see the barn up on the top left. If you look closely, you can see that it's not actually up there where it's at. It's just above the ground down here. The low lying
Easy,
area. It's
like,
crazy.
That looks really nice. Like this fog in the morning over the fields.
This
This is gonna look really good when you play the game.
Oh, I mean,
Of all the stuff the game needs, they went with fog. Just wait for it, Bob. Wait for it. This is quality of life stuff, man. It's more immersive for the game. Just wait. This footage looks so good. I'm excited. And this is actual in-game, right?
There's just that nice
Not
feeling,
final,
isn't it? Like
but
when
it's
you wake
in-game.
up in real life and you kind of see that fog setting in, and it's a nice cool morning, and maybe you have a cup of coffee. This is kind of the feeling that this is giving me, you know, that nice morning when you wake up, but then you got to go to work on the fields, right, and do some farming too.
Yeah,
but
right.
The scenery is lovely.
Let me go back to that one scene. I mean, there are like a few that I really like. I mean,
Look at that.
this, for example.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like this typical God race example, you know.
that's
Wonder
so
how
the
hard this is
tree,
going to be to
the
run.
light comes-
And Chicken Chow on that point actually brought up a good point. This is actually not going to be on the old Xboxes. You're going to have to upgrade to the Xbox X or S or whatever the newest one is, or the PS5 if you're on console, to be able to play it, because it's not available for the older consoles now. Also, I wonder how hard it's actually going to be to run on a PC. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. We don't know yet.
through the tree, and with a tiny bit of fog in the air, you can see it shining through.
Yeah, that's lovely. And I mean, it's coming through like multiple trees there too, which is impressive. And it's just adding to the atmosphere, I would say. It's going to be, I think
So
it'll
good,
be
man.
challenging to drive in some of this fog at night. Be careful out there, everybody.
I stopped that here. So what do you notice there?
Well,
Come on.
I noticed the building, the lights illuminating it, and the fog is kind of sticking out. But what are you trying to lead me towards? What am I? What am I?
Yeah, what are we
you just
missing?
mentioned is that not just the building is being illuminated, but also the air now. You know, it's also part of the fog, the volumetric lighting. That also it does not just from the sun; it's also the local lights that are
Right.
actually giving that effect.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, it just adds more depth to the look and feel of the game, I would say.
What other shadows can you think of?
Well, I know that we have cloud shadows, maybe something like that from the air. If the clouds are there, right? Is that where you're leading?
It's
me?
almost like you knew it already. Yeah. No, of course. I mean, we told you about it, but now I can show
Well, look at
it to you and also our audience there.
Oh, I want to see it.
There's not much to say, right? I mean, you know what cloud shadows are: clouds, sun, shadows on the ground,
Look at that.
atmosphere.
So now they're more broken up. It's almost like each individual cloud is creating its own shape. And its shape is creating the shadow on the
I know.
ground.
I know people are not. I know, like Bob, people are going to be like, "Why didn't they add stuff we actually needed to the game?" But if you can run this, right, the level of depth you're going to get from the immersive experience of this game just went up a lot, because you got volumetric lighting, you have fog, you have like density of fog, you have cloud shadows, and it's actually different shapes of clouds over your head. So I mean, it's really, really cool to add a lot of depth for the
which
gameplay.
is adding another little bit of nice little touch to the visuals of the game as you see it coming over. Of course, you have to have clouds in the sky
Yeah.
for this to work, right? But it's cool to see them like have their own individual character, because not every cloud is the same shape, right? They're all different. So.
Yeah, exactly. But of course, you know, when this is like dynamically created, so when you have a cloudless sky, you're not going to have shadows. So don't send any bug reports because you don't have shadows on a, you know, on a like
a sunny day.
bright blue sky. Yeah.
Actually,
Okay,
looks
there's one
incredible.
more thing I want to show you.
Okay.
From the Giants Engine 10, we got, you know, like I said, we've got several improvements, but of course, like the general overall performance optimizations.
Look at those trees
a few
look.
things in there that we've done so that we can render more efficiently.
Okay.
And that opens up a few opportunities. And one that I think will look really cool is that some of the most important things in the game, they will just, you know, look better again. You know,
I want
like-
to see it. What do you have for us?
yeah, so we got a few looks at trees and crops.
Okay.
Okay.
They're gonna look like they're gonna have more volume. They're
Right.
also gonna look nicer in the distance. So,
Okay.
so yeah, like you can see here, these like the trees.
They
and you
look
can see
really
the
nice, but
branches,
here's
more
oh, hang on.
volume.
I'm on the
and,
wrong tab here. Hang on. There we go. My biggest thing so far is, right, the trees and the ground and all that looks really good, but nobody's mentioned dynamic ground yet. That's something that everybody wanted.
I will also
Yeah, this
show
looks
you.
lovely.
So
I mean, So there's something.
Leave some
I think
comments down below if you're
I
watching on
heard
YouTube
about
later.
this, where like we now have different ways that the like trees and the crops can face, right? I think the term is billboards.
Billboards.
Right. So what that word means basically is that now like there's different ways that the trees face. Is that right? Like, am I understanding it right? So it looks better in the distance because it doesn't look like they're all.
Yeah, it's like there's a certain
Same.
distance, and at some point you're gonna reduce, the details of the tree, and we're gonna have like more variations
Okay.
there now in the distance. So they, in a nutshell, trees in the distance will also look way better than before.
Right. You can kind of like start to see it already where you have it paused here, where the trees in that distance even already look like it looks fuller, right? And the crop as well in the foreground looks the same too. Can you go back a little bit? I think there was even like a wider shot of trees in the distance, back a little bit farther, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking,
I mean-
you can kind of see it there. Maybe I'm
There in the
thinking
back,
of-
yeah.
yeah, like just tiny little bit in the back that you can catch.
To be fair, all right, this is a great upgrade, right? This is a great quality of life upgrade. So I'm not mad at this at all.
In that photo.
This looks
So
really nice.
This is great. I mean, I think that we always get these kinds of comments, like we want to see like a little bit more depth in the background. We want to see a little bit more depth in the crops as well. So this is exactly what this is adding.
Yeah, this is something we have really been working on.
Yeah.
Riverbend Springs.
Riverbend
Map
Springs
preview.
is the US map. It has more than 70 fields in the game.
Okay.
Of course, you
70 fields. This is a US-based map. More than 70 fields. Also, Bob mentioned the requirements here. Salama said complete graphics overhaul. Yes, definitely is. Bob said, almost feel bad for the console players. PC Nation, baby. Yes, indeed, Bob. Always. So here are the requirements. Yeah, so Bob posted the... let's see, you posted the minimum requirements, Bob. So the minimum requirements, 64-bit processing, operating system, Windows 10, 64-bit, Intel Core i5 6400 or AMD Ryzen 5 1400 or better. 8 gigs of RAM. Graphics card, you'll need a GTX 1050i or better. AMD Radeon RX 470 or better. Minimum of 3 gigabyte of VRAM, DX12 support, DirectX version 12, and a broadband internet connection. Recommended is an i7 10700, an AMD Ryzen 5 1500X or better, 12 gigs of RAM, an RTX 2070 or AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT, Intel Arc A750 graphics card or better, 8 gigabyte of VRAM, DirectX 12, version 12 DirectX. So that's the recommended. So if you've got better than that, you should be able to run this on Ultra, in theory. But I'm not going to promise that's the case.
know.
Don't take my word
What
for
you
it.
might not know, Kermit, is that on the map there's a road that spans like the whole map.
Okay,
So you
cool.
can just drive through it. I heard that's kind of an American
I didn't see
thing.
the
Long
space, 45
roads,
gigs of
yeah,
RAM.
Yeah, you like
wide
this
I mean,
long
45
road
gigs of
area.
space available on
Right,
hard
yeah.
drive.
It's feeling like
me back
home
this up a little.
already.
roads, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
you can just drive through it. I heard that's kind of an American thing. Long roads, you
Oh
know,
yeah, you like
wide
those long
open
roads
areas.
in the country, right?
Yeah.
It's feeling like home already.
You guys spot this?
Been in Europe for a week, so any slice of home is welcome.
You guys spotting
So
it?
you guys have a look at like the trees, of course, like we mentioned, like the trees in the distance.
Right.
Also look at the hood of the tractor.
Oh,
Look at the hood of the tractor. Look at the reflection, the trees and the reflection
this
of the
is also
tractor.
new.
I'm like looking at the landscape,
Yeah.
and
That's
you pointed
new.
That out,
We didn't
and
have that
that's
before.
impressive. Now I'm distracted. I'm not even looking at the map. I'm looking at the reflection in the hood of the tractor there. That's
Crazy.
looking.
No, so it says PS5. Here, we'll just swap over to this real quick. So Mac, Windows, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One. Oh, it does say that for this. Nintendo Switch, mobile, 3DS, and PS Vita. Surely that's not. Are they doing that? Are they doing all in one? Are they doing all in one? Also, yeah, if you purchase Farm Sim 25 with the 1-year bundle, hang on, it is $79.99. That's with the game and the 1-year bundle or whatever. So the 1-year DLC thing that we got last time. If you purchase it on Farming Simulator PixelDeucePlays.com. Use code DeuceMess at checkout. Thank you. Let's go back to this. I'm a Giants partner, by the way.
Already, Martin. I quite like that.
So yeah, glad you like it, but we haven't seen there yet is like one of the key themes of the whole map.
Okay.
It's called Riverbend Springs.
Oh, let me guess. Some water, huh?
Yes, of course. There's a lot of water on the map, and there's one river that's like the main topic of it. So the whole life on that map that evolves around that river.
Look at the
You know? So
the, like,
everything
railway
is
bridge
kind
or
of
something there?
river-based, water-based there. You're gonna have
cattails over on the side.
creeks, also ships, and there's also gonna be a ferry.
Okay. Let's see
That's
the
cool.
video. Just show me already. I want to see this. Oh, look
at this.
This is kind of giving me like vibes of being inspired by Mississippi River, the Mississippi River Network, some of the offshoots. Of course, rice is a big crop in that area, the rice belt of the U.S.
Hills are
in,
too tall to be
Arkansas, Mississippi,
Louisiana, but it could
and
be.
Texas.
Yeah, it could
So
be.
kind of maybe inspired by all of that. You can use this ferry, right? Can you drive your tractor on the ferry?
Yeah, you can use it.
Oh, that's cool. Here's a creek that we see again, another water feature.
that out.
Water,
Yeah, that's
as
cool.
You said,
Look at
playing a
that.
very important role in the.
So Chicken Chow said, I heard no PS4 and Xbox One, but PS5 and Xbox X and S were going to be able to play it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going by what it says right here. And this is I am clicked on Farm Sim 25 right here, but I don't know. I just go by what it says on there, so I'm not sure
This
if
map.
that's the case.
And look
The
at
God rays again.
the God rays, the reflections on the water look really cool. And they're actually fitting like what's in the landscape. You can see this tree right here on the right, and the
Oh,
reflection.
Ghost said
you can
click
even-
on those and you'll see. Okay. All right, so if we click here. It clicks over to FS22. I got you. Okay. Yeah, so it does have to be PS5, X, Mac, or Windows. Why wouldn't they just take those off? That's so confusing.
see the
So confusing.
crossings
Good
there. I
call,
think that's
Ghost.
like a railroad crossing.
So
up
yeah,
above
only
on the
XS
shore.
or PS5.
And even some fog now too. So all of these things we've been talking about leading up to this video already are shown right here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
looking
that looks
really
so
good.
good.
Let's have a look
What's
at
up,
the
Tia?
ferry again, just quick, because we mentioned
Okay.
that it's a big part.
Right.
So
Check
to
that out.
cross the river, you need bridges
Right.
or a ferry in that case.
This is
So
cool.
This is going to be something new that you can use.
I can't wait to see how people are going to utilize this ferry. This is really cool because this is a real part of agriculture, and having this in the game is a nice little touch, I think, especially for this kind of area of the U.S. that it's inspired by.
So cool.
Yeah.
You have anything else? What else do you got for us?
I do have,
You're bringing all the goodies out today.
you also need to get some work done. So not just, hop on the ferry and cross the river or sit there and,
They are a nice upgrade, Tia. The effects are a nice upgrade, and I think it's a great quality of life update for the game. I think that's one thing that's been missing is that real in-depth feel for the game itself. But I cannot wait to see what else happens with this. There's
Look
a
at
part
the
coming
water,
up right here that we're about to talk
to
about.
get some work done, you need some like dealers to actually buy the tractors.
Right.
You need gas station, animal dealers to buy your animals.
You
And
need the machines to do
Yeah.
it right.
so we got a nice area there that I want to show you. So that's like all in one place. It's a central location
Check that out.
where you can buy
Yeah.
some gas, buy your
everything you need.
machines. And
This
of
is the US
course,
map,
we're
by
gonna
the
have
way.
a lot of machines in the game again. We're gonna have more
Riverbend
than 400
Springs.
authentic
Nice.
machines from over 150 licensed brands. And
Cool.
here, we just show you with like the
Wait a
animal
minute.
dealers.
Is that animals in the pen at the animal dealer?
I just wanted to tell
Oh.
you, yes, you can see
Oh.
the animals before you
Nice.
buy them.
That's
Yep, the first time we've seen that. So there's sheep here. It showed cows in the pen a minute ago. This is
Nice
at the
little
animal
touch.
dealer.
No cat in the back.
yeah. Here's some sheep that we're driving by. You can see.
Very
That's really
cool.
cool. And I like how even the dealer and the gas station, like that area, it has that same like kind of small town like rural America feel to it. Because
It does,
wasn't
actually.
like a big industrial animal dealer. It was like it was a smaller one, right? Like
Yeah.
you really feel the impact of what the map is supposed to be from that. That's cool. I really
Yeah.
like that.
Glad you like it. Hope you guys like it too. And of course, send all your feedback in. Kermit's gonna read it. You're gonna answer to every single post there. I hope.
We'll do what we can. We're loving the feedback already. Definitely send us the feedback. We hope that you're excited, as Martin said, and we'll continue to show you as much as we can. What else do we got to excite the
Kermit's
people?
Kermit's
Give me
just all
more,
excited.
Martin.
You know, we have farming. You've seen the animals.
Right.
But of course, we're also gonna have forestry in the game again.
Okay, cool.
It's been a big part in the recent games already, and we're just gonna improve on that. I mean, like I told you, the trees are gonna look more
Right.
voluminous, several billboards, different sizes. They're gonna look better from the distance, and overall, I mean, the forest is just gonna look amazing. I know I'm repeating myself.
So more
I mean,
forestry.
this
Okay.
is just
I'm
That's
glad
the
they're
feeling
keeping it
I'm
in the
getting
game.
too, though, right now. Like all of
Because-
this stuff is pretty amazing. I think that visually,
He's
a lot
right,
of
it's
this
been a big
stuff is
part of
what
the game.
people have been asking for, right? Like set the scene a little bit more because farming, you're really connected to the nature, to the ground around you and the nature around you, right? So adding that a little bit of extra feel of like really being immersed in the environment is great. I hope, like Martin said, I hope you like it. I think you will. It's looking awesome already. So I see another video.
yeah.
That's what I want
I'm
to see.
gonna start it now.
Okay.
The forest.
Yeah, you can already see the tree. Again, we've talked about this a couple of times, but the trees definitely feeling like they have more depth. Even like the individual limbs are providing a little bit of extra depth. And
They do,
What are-
yeah. They look really
these
good.
pathways, Martin, there was something in the trailer earlier that we showed, a motorbike, right? That
Yeah.
we hinted at. This doesn't look like a path really for a big machine. This looks like maybe some paths for a motorbike.
Yeah, I mean, some smaller tractors also fit on there, of course.
Right,
but
but
it's going to
motorbike's
be
more fun, right?
to drive there with a motorbike. Yeah.
Look,
mean-
look at this, like even this like little flower right here.
Running those
This
trails with
purple
a
one.
with a
I don't know the
dirt bike would
all
be
my
fun.
flowers. You know, I haven't studied up on that. But
Don't
that even
ask me.
that even
Don't
had
ask
more
me.
detail too, right? Like it even feels fuller, which is really nice. And then of course you,
Oh, that viewpoint, actually.
yeah, the view.
It's going to be, must be a nice view there.
Yeah,
wait.
this is like the highest part of the map.
Time out. Jeremy just dropped 5,000 bits. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated for 5,000 bits. Let's get some plungers in chat for him. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome, by the way. 5,000 bits. Thank you so much, sir. Dirt bikes is going to be fun. Yep, it's in the trailer, and apparently it's going to be in the game. He just pointed out that it'd be cool to climb up there. Kermit did. And then Martin said, I bet you could get a good view from up there, couldn't you? So apparently we're going to be able to climb those. I wonder if they're going to do something like the gold nugget thing again, and like one of them's up top or something. I don't know how that's going to work. It'd be pretty neat though. Either way, if you think about the CGI trailer, right, where they do the selfie shot with the phone, if we're going to have camera mode, it'd be really cool to climb up there and take a picture from.
Map. I would
throwing
assume
that
on
out
this hill. Oh man, if I can climb that, I want to see what the entire map looks like. Right? Maybe that's where people will go first when they play.
This is something that we're not going to show you today. You have to see that for yourself.
darn
You
it.
have to
They're
be
not going
there.
to show us
You're
today.
not
We'll
gonna show
check it
me
out next
everything,
week
huh?
then.
Okay, well.
Because they're going to
That's
announce us a
something
lot of
special
stuff
for
over
you,
the
something
weekend.
really important. I mean, the machine.
So, by the way, I think FarmCon is this weekend, guys. And they're going to be announcing a lot more stuff at FarmCon. So, cool. Should be fun to see. Too bad it's not a hunting tower. They've said many times they're not going to add like animal abuse to the game, right?
in the game.
Which in my mind, I know people that hunt just for the meat because they don't buy hamburger meat or anything. So it's sustenance in my mind, not animal cruelty, by the way. But they've already said they wouldn't add that to the game. So, it's fair.
Play of the game.
Nice. Okay.
And I got an expert for that,
even
Stefan
better.
Mauros, our gameplay programmer and lead integrator.
More collectibles it is. Oh, cool. Okay, so machines and gameplay. Here we go.
All right, Stefan, you're here. I have a feeling that you have something really good for me. What do you have?
Yeah, I prepared something really special. So it's like the first gameplay of the new game.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked a special gameplay feature now
Okay.
for the stream. So
Your dad, Tia said, my dad used to shoot deer off the wheat field from our kitchen. And yes, we ate it. I mean, if you're going to do it, you better freeze it. Get it processed, freeze the meat, give it away, do something with it. Don't waste it. It's just pointless. But also, I don't think people understand how invasive white-tailed deer actually are. they tear up everything. If you like to eat vegetables, then you better be happy somebody's out there hunting deer, hunting hogs, because they will tear all of that up and you will get no veggies. So if you're not a meat eater, if you're one of those vegans, which I'm allergic to, thank somebody that does deer and hog hunt, because they would eat all of your vegetables and you would have no food. So it's a balance. You got to keep the balance.
It's about the rice. But of course, we will reveal some more stuff on the weekend.
Right.
But yeah, I picked the rice because it's also
I should also say, I don't really care if you're vegan or not. It doesn't bother me.
introducing some new gameplay mechanics.
Yeah.
So it's not just a new crop like wheat or so. So it's a bit more in depth.
Our players are excited about this. So
Yeah.
I think they're sitting there like, please, Stefan, Kermit, give us more. So go ahead, tell us what you have for us.
Yeah. So let's jump right into.
Stop dragging it on, Stefan. Let's go.
The gameplay I recorded.
Okay.
So you can see our beautiful map and also the lighting,
Right.
as you showed earlier in the stream. Yeah, I got here some greenhouses. So that's
What's this?
It's something different. So
Something different.
first we
she said.
got two different rice types.
Rice saplings in the greenhouse, right? Okay, so it takes water and rice saplings. Active production rice saplings.
So
Okay.
that's the first rice type, and that is transplanted. So you grow the saplings until they're like 10 centimeters high or so.
Okay.
And after that, you got a special planter that plants those saplings into the real field. So we first grow those saplings in the greenhouse,
Okay.
and yeah, then we bring the pellets of saplings.
Also, is it just me, or does the UI up top, the top right, does that look like Farm Sim 15? Or am I losing my mind? That feels like Farm Sim 15. I don't know. I like it though. Also, he just said you grow your rice saplings in here first in your greenhouse. Then you take these pallets to load your rice planter to the field and then plant.
To our planter, and then we start planting. So yeah, we jump right into the field.
Okay.
So that's our planter. It's from Izeki. And
Izeki,
let's
PRJAD.
load the saplings we brought with our fence
Oh,
on
how
the
cool.
front loader. It's a really
Oh,
cool
check that out.
animation.
This machine's so cool to me because it's unlike anything we already have in the game, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's completely new.
Yeah.
So
Super, super
and also
cool.
you will see the planting animation, which is pretty nice. So I spent some time
So
there.
one pallet fills it completely up.
good.
Yeah.
Kermit's about to point something out
Yeah,
that
let's drive
I'm
into
very
the
curious
field.
about too.
You will also see the water.
It looks lovely. Like I just saw a glimpse of the sun even like reflecting off of the water.
Yeah, and especially if you drive into
look
it,
at the-
you see
look at
really
that.
how the water is reacting to the wheels. So
Right.
you see the
That is
small
so
waves, that
cool.
It's really nice.
This machine is just so cool. I mean, it's so funky looking, but like the technology behind this
Yeah.
is super impressive. I want
Yeah.
to see what it looks like once it actually
Yeah,
starts putting
you
it in the
see
ground.
the parts at the back. They're really special because they're picking each sapling from
look at
the pellets, which looks pretty
Oh,
nice.
yeah. So it's like it's almost like a typewriter. It's like moving
it's
to the
also,
side,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That is
if
cool.
you zoom in detail, you will also have that.
Yeah.
A bit later.
I want to
And
watch
if
that
you
again.
zoom in detail.
Typewriter. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
moving
it's
to the
all
side,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That
If you
is
zoom in
cool.
in
That's a really. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. So the whole back of that thing
Yeah,
is
so it's
moving
like
left
it's
to
almost like a
right, and you
typewriter.
can
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
see
it's
them if you
also-
look close to the
yeah,
bottom of that
exactly.
rail,
Yeah, it's
where the
pretty
green
nice.
is just going away
If
one
you
at a
zoom
time.
in detail, you will also have that.
So it's shifting left to
A
right
bit
to
later
drop
in the
those.
field.
It's
Yeah,
so
it has
cool.
grown.
So cool.
And also you see the water is gone. So normally for planting those transplanted saplings, you need water in the field.
Okay.
And then during growth, the rice consumes the water because it really needs the water for growing. And after it has grown, the water gets less and less, and while harvesting, there's no water anymore.
Okay.
So here we got our Izeki rice harvester for this rice type. It's also a pretty nice harvester.
That thing looks so cool.
So another new brand, of course, or this machine at least,
yeah,
right?
this machine. Yeah, it's something completely new.
What is happening right now? What are you doing? YouTube, fiber internet here. Let's go. YouTube being YouTube again. Zeki's a Japanese brand. Does that mean the Asian map will be Japanese, you think? So Thor, I think it's they've definitely said it's an Asian map, and I can't remember if they said it was a Japanese map or not. But it could be. It could be. They said it earlier, and I can't remember it specifically, but there's definitely a map in that area. So yeah, it very well could be Japanese. It would only make sense because Zeki is a Japanese brand, and it says right here Japan, right, which is where these are produced. So very cool. Southeast Asia. Okay, so Southeast Asia then. Yeah, so it could be close to it. So all right, Battery, you got to roll out for dinner. Yep, see you, buddy. Have a good one. I'm gonna be taking off as soon as this is over, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean it, but I mean it could be somewhere there. What is happening right now? What are you doing?
Machine at least,
Yeah,
right?
this machine. Yeah, it's something completely new.
What is happening? It's just stopping in this one spot.
Rice harvester for this rice type. It's also a pretty nice harvester.
So another new brand, of course, or this machine at least,
Yeah,
right?
this machine. Yeah, it's something completely new.
It's just stopping in this one spot. Let me skip past it and see if it'll load. I have no idea what's happening with YouTube. There we go. Jeez, dude. It's like that one spot just confused it or something.
The rice harvesting, Stefan, is really cool. But I think everyone else, as well as me, might notice something in the bottom right corner that
Here we go.
Maybe we've been asking for a while. The players that see GPS.
I don't see that.
You don't see that? Okay, well, we do.
Oh, man.
Hopefully, you're going to show us more. Maybe I know.
Stefan said, I don't see that. I don't see GPS down there. So this is the part of the video I was wanting to get to. There is GPS. Let me back up. Let me let the bar go away now. In the bottom right-hand corner, underneath the pause bar. Hang on, let me just back it up again.
But I think everyone else, as well as me, might notice
bottom
something
right-hand
in the
corner.
bottom right
It says
corner,
GPS. It says GPS right there, built into the game.
See GPS.
I don't see that.
But we're getting no confirmation right now. I've seen this part. We're getting zero confirmation on whether or not that's for all
Maybe I know you're
platforms.
giving this talk in depth at FarmCon.
Yeah,
right?
on the weekend I will give a more depth talk, a bit longer, a bit more gameplay, and maybe some
now we're
more
going to have
features.
everyone wishing they could be at FarmCon with that one announced. So just that little teaser.
Okay, so Stefan and Martin also said that they would be doing a lot more overview this weekend at FarmCon. So I cannot go to FarmCon, but once the videos are out, we'll be covering those too. Maybe next Monday we jump on this Monday. Oh no, I mean I might be able to. I don't know. I've got to work Monday and Tuesday, but I should be around at some point Monday to do this either way. So hopefully we get a lot of good information over the weekend.
Okay. Amazing.
So we saw also this pretty nice harvest animation of the Zeki. So it's how the
Well, the
plants
mechanic
go
looks
through the harvest
crazy
is
on this
kinda
thing.
Special. As you can see, they're going along the side, so that looks pretty nice as well.
Yeah, that's really
Hey, what's
cool
up, Mark?
how, like you said, it comes up.
GPS.
Like, is that like a conveyor belt that it's like feeding it? Then
Yeah,
that's really
kinda.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that animation looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right, we've seen it
It's
the
super
Asian
cool.
way. I have a feeling
We got some.
you've got something else.
Yeah.
I want to see it the American way, of course.
So the American way is of course a bit bigger.
Right.
So we got here our CR11 combine from New Holland. So we already showed that on the last Agri Technica. We had there a little teaser.
So is that how we harvest rice in the U.S.? Because there's actually rice fields and stuff in the U.S. in the South somewhere, Texas, Louisiana, maybe Arkansas in the Delta, Mississippi. Do they actually use a harvester like this to harvest rice in the U.S.? I'm gonna have to go figure that out.
But it's a pretty nice combine. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
And this one we are using for our US style rice. So you got just a normal harvester.
Okay.
So yeah, that rice is also growing on a rice field which need to be flooded.
Okay.
But you plant it with a regular seeder.
Right.
So it's kind of similar to wheat or something.
Yeah, is it grain?
But
Okay.
you still need the water to have it grow.
Right.
Because
So you still have to
rice
flood the
consumes a lot
fields.
of water while growing. So it's there a bit different.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Oh,
I
it
think
does
the
say
flooded
long
fields
grain
we, like,
rice. What
showed
did
a
the
little
other one
bit, like-
say?
Anyways, this is pretty nice.
It just says
harvest animation
rice.
Of
Right.
the Zeki.
Aha. Okay, so that makes sense then.
Leader.
Right.
So water So it's there a bit different.
Okay.
Yeah, that
cool.
makes
I
sense.
think the flooded fields we like showed a little bit like in the
gotta
cinematic
pay attention to
trailer
all the
too,
detail.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
The CR11, by the way, everyone out there watching, you can get the gold edition version of this if you get the collector's edition, or if you buy it on our website as well, you can get it with the year one bundle and with the Giants eShop version of the game too. So if you want your CR11 to be nice and shiny gold, that's how you can get it.
It's indeed my favorite version of it.
Yes, of course.
I'm really
So
considering
nice.
All right. Purchasing the collector's edition
what
of
else?
this.
Is that all you have for now?
If they have
That's it
enough
for
left,
now.
they may be sold
We'll
out by
show
now.
some more stuff on the weekend, but
I'll be there. I'm looking forward to it. And follow our social channels. You'll see more of what Stefan has to talk about, of course, coming out after FarmCon as well.
Sweet.
Welcome back, Martin. Stefan just showed us rice farming for the first time. I mean, that little bit of gameplay. You saved the best for.
Okay, so I think I was talking through that, but or thinking about something with the game, the details or whatever. But it apparently you're going to use a planter for the U.S. style long grain rice, just like you would for anything else, or a seeder rather, so a seed drill, and then you'll just use a harvester for the long grain rice.
Last, I feel like seeing that. I mean, the water was cool, the way the machines work, and I didn't expect rice to be like a multi-step process as well. You actually like grow the saplings in a greenhouse, and then you grab those to plant on the field.
Yeah, we kind of kept that from you. We kept some surprise for you too, but you can, of course, interact with the community now and talk about it.
Yeah. Of course, this is it for the Farming Simulator 25 coverage that we have on the pre-stream, but there's more coming this weekend. Make sure you follow all of our social channels. There'll be more coming about Farming Simulator 25, and you know I can't wait for more, Martin.
We got
I
one
can't
more thing
wait
from the
either.
Weekend.
All right.
FSL Season 5 World Championships.
Ah, yes. Exciting stuff.
Oh, the
When
World
is that?
Championships
When
of
is it taking
FSL this
place,
weekend
Martin?
too. Cool.
Well, tune in on Saturday, 4 p.m. German time. That's CEST, when our 8 finalists fight for 200,000 euros prize pool. And of course, the title of World Champions.
Yeah, that'll be exciting to see who comes out on top. And we're going to leave you with
I haven't
a
watched
hype
one of those in a
video,
while. I'm going to have to watch the finals.
basically sign off today's stream. Martin, Stefan, thanks to both of you for being here. It was an exciting time to see all of this gameplay. For now, we're going to hype up the FSL like you were just talking about. So let's roll that video, and we'll see you
Oh, cool.
in the future.
I didn't know they were going
Make
to roll
sure
a video
follow
for the
our social
FSL.
channels for
Farm
more
Sim League,
information.
guys. If you've
All
never
right,
watched
goodbye.
it, go check it out. It's insane. It's crazy for Farm Sim. I should say that. Yes, it's an actual Farm Sim esports league, by the way. And yes, the belt though is a thing. I remember when the guy that first did it was like season 2. It was pretty crazy. Like you would think it'd be boring, but if you're into Farm Sim at all, the FSL is actually fairly entertaining. Like I know most people are like, "Oh, well, it's just Farm Sim. Why would I go watch FSL?" But it's really cool. Also, Giants Engine 10, by the way. It's really
Hello,
cool.
everyone.
So,
Welcome to the FarmCon stream.
thanks to Martin, Kermit, and Stefan for showing that off. Look for more. FarmCon is this weekend, I do believe. It's July 6th, 7th at the Fent Forum in Marktoberdorf. I don't know how to say that. In Germany. If you're going, leave a comment down below and let me know how it turns out. If you went, and if we get any more new game footage, guys, I'll check it out next week. That is going to do it for today, though. Leave some comments down below on YouTube, subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff. If you're watching on Twitch, I appreciate you. If you're watching on YouTube and you don't know, I do stream this live on Twitch, but I only stream it on both YouTube and Twitch a few days a week. Most of the time I'm streaming on Twitch, and I'll port the videos over. So, Thor said, I've seen the FSL matches. It's fun to watch. It is, yeah. It is. It's fantastic, actually. It's a lot of fun. Your grass should be ready tomorrow on FSN. Sweet. I'll probably jump on there. That'll be my Farm Sim stream for the weekday, and then Friday we'll jump back on probably Iowa Plainsview on both YouTube and Twitch. So tomorrow, just on Twitch, will be FSN, and then Friday at around noon Central Time, we'll be jumping on Iowa Plainsview and getting closer to finishing it off. Should be already having on my wish list. Remember, guys, if you're going to purchase the game and you're going to purchase it off of farmingsimulator.com, the official website, link down below on YouTube. Use code DeuceMS at checkout. It helps me out in the Giants partner standings. I am a Giants partner, so it just helps me out a little bit. But gonna go watch some VODs. Cool, Salama. Yep. I mean, you're more than welcome to watch them on the Farmer Deuce channel because it goes all the way back to the first episode of Elm Creek for Farm Sim 22, I think. You're more than welcome to go watch them there. I don't know how far back the VODs go on Twitch. Probably not that far, but you can go check them out if you want. Also, I cut the start and end screens off of those too, so it just jumps right into it. But that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys. I'm probably going to try to purchase a collector's edition if I can. I've never bought one, but I really want the collector's edition. I don't know if it says on here what you get, but it does say pre-order now to get the MacDon pack for free. Introduces rice cultivation, spinach, and other crops, as well as new environments in East Asia, North America, and Central Europe to the family-friendly series. Expand your ever-growing farm empire with new animals. New animals. What new animals could they add? Production chains, construction missions. That's new. And over 400 authentic machines from 150 agricultural top brands. Enjoy upgraded graphics and physics, making virtual farming more immersive, atmospheric, and relaxing. Whether you tackle agriculture, forestry, animal husbandry single-handedly or together with friends in cooperative multiplayer. So definitely going to have multiplayer again. There's some screenshots. You can find these on Steam as well. It looks so good. Water buffalo for milk type? Possibly. That's what that was in the beginning, as a water buffalo. I couldn't remember the name of it, but yeah. Could be cool. Charlotte, how's it going? I didn't even realize you changed your name because you have a channel. Oh, cool. Oh, that's right. You told me that before. I think you've told us that before. But yeah, should be pretty cool. Looking forward to what they release at FarmCon this weekend, July 6th and 7th. And then next week we will pick up and go over that as well. So should be fun. I appreciate you guys. That's going to do it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you're watching later on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about it. Use code DeuceMS at checkout on farmingsimulator.com if you purchase for Xbox Series X or S, PS5, Mac, or Windows. And you can pre-order now to get the MacDon pack. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you next time. Later, folks. Where do you find the collector's pack? I have no idea, actually, Bob. I'm going to have to go figure that out myself. Yep, I'm going to have to go figure that out, too. I honestly have no idea.